It's my first live. I've watched people go live on YouTube multiple times, so that part is not new, but it's definitely new for me to go live myself. Hold on, let me try to find a comfy place to sit. Okay, I think this will do it. Okay, this is good. I'm comfortable like this. Okay, we are live. I tried to go live, funny story. I tried to go live on YouTube last week, which was supposed to be my first live of the year. And it told me, oh, by the way, you have to wait 24 hours. So by the time I pressed the button, I had to wait 24 hours. So as of right now, I can only go live on Saturdays. So I ended up not having a live last week. So, but that's okay. It wasn't meant to be. It's meant to be this morning. Listen, I'm really excited to be here because I'll let you know, I'll let you in on a little secret. YouTube is actually my primary platform. It's the platform that I'm giving my primary energy to. I create with the intention that I am a YouTuber. I wouldn't say with the intention that I'm a YouTuber, but I definitely create with the intention that I'm creating for YouTube. So when I'm creating content, when I'm batch recording, whatever, how I project that I'm going to be growing on social media with my business, I definitely take in consideration for YouTube first. All right, we have a lot to talk about today. Listen, I have a little outline because I tend to I don't want it to be like rambling in all the time. I definitely want to speak with from an authentic place. I want this to be real. Excuse me. But I also have a tendency of just going on and going from one topic to the next, and I don't want that to be the case of the life. I want to be very organized, so that's why I have to have an outline. Okay, let's begin. Because we didn't have a live last week, I feel like it's only fair that I start with introducing myself and the company. My name is Christelle. I'm a writer, and I am the owner, CEO, or so many titles for Leef Publishing. It's a one-woman show right now, so it's just me. I've had the company for more than 5 years. I actually started the company in 2019, but I really just kept it to publish my 2 poetry books because I was looking for a place to publish my books and I couldn't find anybody. And I knew that writing was a lifelong passion of mine, something that I was never gonna give up or retire from. So it just felt right to have a publishing company to publish my books because I knew I was gonna publish many books. Okay. So I started the company and I just kept it to publish my books. I posted my work here and there on Instagram, but I never posted. Of course, I wanted to share my work with the world, but I never really knew how to do a proper launch book, how to market my work, or I just knew, okay, I'm posting and that's it. So it was just about posting for me. It wasn't posting with intention or okay, let's do a book launch, let's do a journal launch or anything like that. So fast forward to the end of last year where I had a traumatic event that happened to me. I was actually I spent the entire last year, at the beginning of the year, funny enough, I decided that, you see how I'm rambling? Let's not get into all that. I'll have plenty of time to tell you guys all about that. Let's get back to the reason why we are on live. See, now I'm gonna go into other things, and I tend to do that, and I have to constantly remind myself to, hey, come back to what we were supposed to be discussing in the first place. So my name is Christelle. I am the owner of Leef Publishing, and Leef Publishing is all about telling the stories of the heart. And we'll get more into what that means later. I'm sorry. It's a good thing that no one's here right now so I can practice, because you know, my live on Instagram went really smooth because I have a whole outline. So I just feel like a little off because I'm starting kind of like in the middle. Not in the middle, but I didn't do the introduction. So last week when I went live on Instagram and I was supposed to go live on YouTube, it was about introducing myself and the company. And today is about introducing the journal. So I just feel a little off because it's my first live, and anyway, doesn't matter. So let's get into it. So let me stick to what's on the outline. Okay. So sorry, give me a second. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about the heart behind the Hi God It's Me journal. And this is what I'm talking about, the Hi God It's Me journal. So those are the journals that I created for Leef Publishing. It is a first product that the first two products that I had for Leef Publishing were my books, Things Left Unsaid and Earth Ignored or Cries. So this is the first product that everybody can use, okay? Like you can actually write in it. Duh, it's a journal. But we have the classic cover and we have the gold foil cover. I know the lighting here is a little strange, so let me show you guys. So first of all, the journal comes in this beautifully designed box that is very sturdy. So you can, I really put thought and intention into the design of the boxes because I wanted it to be like you could put it on your home library, you could put it somewhere for aesthetics if you wanted to, you know. Not that that's what it's about, but if you wanted to, I wanted that option to be there. So when you open the journal, it comes with this silk dust bag, and that makes it easy for travel. Like if you're traveling, if you're storing your journal somewhere, if you want to take it with you and you don't want to take the box, you can put your journal in there. So it comes with that. Ta-da! Here is the big reveal. Beautiful. So this is our black luxurious cover. We have two cover, the classic and the black luxurious. So let me show you guys what the classic looks like so that you can see a comparison. Honestly, my first favorite is the classic cover. Absolutely love it. But there are times where I'm like, I think the luxe is really given. I've shown it to different people and they definitely prefer the luxe, but I'm a classic girl, so I love the classic cover. Both journals are exactly the same inside. It's the only difference, and I'll show you, is the cover. So on the bottom right here, that's the classic, and this is the luxe on top. Classic, luxe, classic, luxe. Wait, classic, luxe, classic, luxe. So they are exactly the same thing inside, and the only difference again is the cover. You have the gold corner protectors, the double binding, and of course this journal is thick, thick, thick. All right, let's get into our conversation for today. Oh my God, it's almost 8 minutes and I haven't even gotten into the heart of the conversation. So today we're going to talk about the heart behind the Hi God, It's Me journal. And when I designed this journal, the thing that last week I did a whole tour of the journal, and I'll probably have to do that again. But for this week, let's just go into the pages. So each page of the journal, it's designed to have a 6-month spread. That's why it's thick. You know, I didn't want to make a journal that, okay, you just use it here, you enjoyed it, but you have to buy it again. I really, of course, you probably, once you fill this one, you'll probably get another one because you love it so much. But I really wanted to give enough space for someone to go through the journal and really go through a 6-month spread. So what's really special about this journal is the simple, like, you know, I heard this quote by Ileana Vaza that says, the greater you want to be, the simpler it has to be. And I really believe that. So that's why we have the guide, the prompts for the journal are very, very simple. Excuse me. But it's powerful, simple, powerful. That's what we're going for. So on the left side, and each page is designed the exact same way. That page on the left is really designed to focus on God. And the page on the right is designed to focus on you. And you'll see what I mean, the intention. So on this side of the page, on the left side, we have recognizing God in that box. Then we have praising God, and we have affirming God. And then on that side, we have asking God, thanking God, and loving God. So when I designed the journal, I really wanted to be intentional about how it was designed. And this journal is meant to introduce, to nurture your conversations with God. So every morning or every night or every afternoon or whenever you're writing in the journal and you come to write to God, I really wanted a space for people to recognize God. That's the first thing. So when you open your journal and you start writing in the journal and you say, I recognize, hi God, it's me. First of all, hi God, it's me. I love that title because it just tells you how you can see God as a friend. I know sometimes we're so used to seeing God as this authoritative figure that sometimes makes us scared. But despite what we believe, God is not about fear. God is about love. And those two things cannot coexist. Like, I know that that's a whole other conversation. So I'll leave that for another conversation. But hi, God, it's me. And our first section here is all about recognizing God. I recognize you as the God of God, the God of my life, the God who gives me rest, the God of peace, the God of light, the God of love. However you want to recognize God, however you want to recognize God, that's where you would put that in this section. We have a couple of lines, I believe 5 of them, where you can take the time to recognize God. Next, we move into affirming God. I'm sorry, praising God. So I praise you for, and here is where you would write anything that you are praising God for. Whether you're praising God that you woke up this morning, that you have air in your lungs, that you have food to eat, that you're alive, that you have a new opportunity to make your dreams come true. This is where you would write that. And then third, this is where you're affirming God. On this page, the affirm section is my favorite because this is where we get to pour life, speak life into God. And think about it, how good you feel when someone tells you, hey, you look beautiful. I like your makeup. I like your hair. I like your dress. You're so kind. You're helpful. However they're describing you, whether that's about your character or the outside of you, it just feels good to be affirmed, right? And now we get to do the same for God. So this section right here on this page is actually my favorite. This is where we get to affirm God as the God who keeps his promises, affirm God as the God who always shows up for us, our protector, our provider. However you want to affirm God, this is your space to do it. And then we move on to the next page. This is, remember I said this was all about focusing our intention on God. This one, our intention is refocused back on us through God. So this is where we have asking God, thanking God, and loving God. This is the section where we're going to ask God for things. It could be to be kinder, to be more patient, to have a new home, to get into our dream school, to get married, to have our dream family. Whatever you want to ask God for, this is where you would do that. And then not lastly, we have a section for thanking God. This is what we're going to thank God for things that he has already done in our lives and the things that we are believing in that he will continue to do in our life. This is the really where our gratitude comes out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having, oh my God. I don't know if I can blog that. I'm having leg cramps, so I had to move my leg. I'm sitting in front of the window because I don't have the best lighting in my house. So this is the best I could do. I'm hoping that nothing showed. Anyway, so after we're done thanking God, we're gonna move into the section where we are really saying our love for God. And this is where we will write about, I love you because you care for me. You're always there for me. Whatever your reason is for loving God. And these are the 6 sections that the journal is about. And this is what I wanted to talk to you guys today. I apologize because I don't feel like this live session is going as smoothly as I envisioned it. I did go live earlier on Instagram, and maybe having 2 lives per day is not the best option, and I'm trying to figure out how I can do both, one live to multiple streaming platforms. So I hope to get better with that. I'm doing my best. The next one will be better, I promise you. But we will be speaking more, I'll be speaking more about the journal. This journal is currently available for pre-order. It comes out on Easter Sunday, which is April 20th, 2025, but it's currently available for pre-order. You can go to leefpublishing.com. That's L-E-E-F publishing, the word publishing.com, where you can get it. And I want to take a moment to tell you guys to subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of content coming. We're not just going to be speaking about products here on Leef Publishing. We're really about telling the stories of the heart. And with that, I want to speak about what I mean when I speak the stories of the heart. What I really mean is that stories connect us, and that's a live that I did last time, talking about the stories of our heart. And I was speaking about how stories connect us, how when you listen to my story you can see yourself, when I listen to your story I can see aspects of myself. Stories have gone from generation to generation, and this is how we've kept tradition, culture, a lot of things alive. So when I started the company, the heart, the tagline of the company, the stories of our hearts, was really, really important to me. And that's what I want. I want to impact people. I want to tell stories. And I really want through those stories to help people transform their lives. So I have a lot of content coming up. We post Monday, long form content Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every Saturday we go live, and throughout the week, every day, of course, we're posting shorts. So I know today was a little rusty, and I apologize for that, but I promise to do better on the next live. I love you guys, and I'll see you again on the following Saturday. Bye. All right, now let me see how to end this. It's my first time ever going live on YouTube, so I'm not sure. I think I'm supposed to press the X button right here. So let's try that. Okay, yep, that's it. Are you sure?